Hello, good morning. Since it's New Year and you probably have losing weight as one of your New Year's resolutions, like many people do, I would like to give you a tip on how to lose weight. And I'm sure you have heard many, and some work and some don't. But, since talking to Osha and Jan.4 yesterday over lunch, we discussed the physical aspects, but also the mental and spiritual aspects of losing weight. And a lot of people tend to forget about the mental and spiritual aspect and only concentrate on the physical aspect of losing weight, such as exercise, proper diet, sleeping early, not eating late, drinking plenty of water, and so on. That is the physical aspect. But what is the spiritual and mental aspect of losing weight that can help you and speed up the process? Because with two sides, there is more balance and it goes all smoother and easier and more comfortable. You don't have to sweat and think, oh, this is so hard. Oh, I wish I could lose weight already. Oh, the water drag every morning. Oh, I'm so lazy. I really don't feel like doing it. No. You have to let go of the idea that this extra weight is you and it is part of you. You have to separate, you have to reject the fat that is stuck to you. Like when we have something stuck to our skin, we know it's not us because it's on us, and you can peel it off or wash it off or whatever it is. When we see it, visually see it, no, it's not my body. Although it is stuck to my body, we reject it because we visually see it. The fat we see, but it's under the skin, so we assume that it's part of us, and it is us, in fact. So losing it is really hard because it gives you a feeling of stability, warmth, and comfort, and it's kind of safe because you got fat. So now if you suddenly come to a situation where you get no food, you got fat, you got resources, you got storage, and so on. Mentally, you don't want to let go of it because it's you, and you know how much we love ourselves that we don't want to let go of anything which is part of us. Whatever you want to get rid of in yourself, be it your stubbornness, your procrastination, your greed, bad habits, or your fat, you have to separate the two things, the real you and whatever is stuck to you. And if it's stuck to you under your skin, or over your skin, it doesn't matter, it is still not you. So when you stand in front of the mirror and say, if you want to lose some weight around your waist, look at your waist, feel it with your hands, and realize that this fat is not you. It is something that is stuck to you under your skin, something to let go of. Create this mental separation of the cells that you don't want. And we are all cells. We're not one big cell. We're all cells. Some cells we can let go of and some cells we can keep. It is our choice, our mental choice. When you reject something in your body, it has to go because all your body, all your powerful thoughts reject. And this action of rejection communicates to your cells and we push it out. Like toxins and detoxification, the mental aspect is also really important. You have to help yourself mentally, not only sweat and run and do all the hard work physically, but mentally half of the work is done just in your brain and your mind. See the fat, imagine the curve that it should be, not this way but this way. Mental separation is really important when you work on it. Also, when you drink your orange juice instead of drinking, Coke, you know that you are doing this for your body, for your cells, to be able to give them energy and force to separate what you do not want to keep. Right? And it is with everything like that. When you have a habit that you want to get rid of, like my fear of dogs and fear of, say, cockroaches and so on. Yeah, but I don't want to keep it. I don't want to say, yes, I'm Lena, I'm afraid of cockroaches and dogs, and I like pink and I live in Thailand. It's not me. I'm Lena, I like pink and I live in Thailand, but sometimes these emotions of fear stick to me and I don't want them, I reject them. And if I choose to reject them, they're not part of me. It's not me. I don't want to make them part of me because it's something that is not really nice to have. Okay, enough. You have read the book and had some challenging questions from people who I really understand and can identify with, because I am also really skeptical. I'm skeptical. I don't believe anything that does not make sense to me. It has to be very intuitive. It has to make absolute sense, and then I believe it. There is nothing magic about it. It's just something natural, something that sounds like came from my inside, from my own thoughts, and then I do follow it and I do believe it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So big words like goddess, divine, prostration, supplications, sometimes they are foreign to some people. Why? Because it's new, because it's something unexplored and something out of this world. In that case, for this type of people, call me Lena. Address me as Lena. I'm your Lena. I'm your Lena, your guide, your guru, your advisor. Now, does it change me? No, I have many faces. You just choose which face you want to be talking to. There's the goddess face, there's the Lena face, there's the mistress face, there is the queen face, there is the dom face, there is the friend face, and so on. You choose face. There are many, whatever you feel comfortable with and can relate to. And being skeptical also. When something clashes with my ideas, something clashes with your ideas, you tend to reject. And you've lived to see that all people are equal. I've lived to see that all people are equal. Now, why does it say that we are not equal by birth? Why does it say that you have to press straight in front of my feet and not look me in the eyes? Why do I say that I want you on the floor, forehead to the ground? There's a very simple answer, because I want you to accept this status of an unequal, higher, feminine being above you. Why? For your own sake, for your own growth, because by letting go of your pride, of your ego, and of your identity, you can grow higher than you are now. Of course, I understand that, and after reading your emails, it is obvious that you are intelligent, that you know more than me, and that you are educated, that you hold a good position in society or at university, like some of you, that you get good grades and so on. I respect you. I didn't say I don't. But you have to let go of this ego, of this pride, by prostrating yourself. Even if it feels humiliating, it is the process of letting go of something to acquire more. To acquire more of something more valuable, something that will come from your core, not from outside. And only by going to the lowest, to the very floor, to the very ground, you can let go of all the negative emotions, and also pride, which is an obstacle on your way to growth, because you get cocky. You go, I know everything, I don't need to hear anything. I've read more books than her, I've studied religion, I've studied this, and yeah, sure you have. But can you let go of it? And it's only when you can let go of it, you unlearn, you get back to the true self. You clear all the dust and all the pollution so that you can open your inner source of whatever you need. You can be humble. And great people are always humble. They would never tell you, hey, I know everything, I know this, I read that, I studied that. Although they probably have, but they would never tell you that. They would never push their opinion on you. They would never try to tell you a thing or two when they know that they're right. They will listen to you. Listen and accept, and never put you down. Because they have let go of the pride and of the ego. Especially with the men, it's it's amazing how much it's holding you back, how much it is of an anchor, a huge anchor. Your ego is like, drag it, drag it, drag it. I want to grow, I want to go up, but I want to have this and this and this. But this huge anchor of pride, of being me, and being me, and being me, and knowing everything better than everybody else. You know many things better than everybody else, but don't tell everybody else that. And you're smart enough not to. But by telling me that, hey Lena, we are equal, you're not doing yourself a favor. If you say that we are equal, we are equal. If I say that we are equal, we are equal. And if I say that we are not, we are not. Because this is the position we choose. This is the position I choose. This is where I am. And this is where you are, on the floor in front of me, in front of my feet, forehead to the ground, not daring to look me into the eyes, letting go of all your pollution for your own sake, for your own growth. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you? You don't have to call me goddess. You don't have to create a whole halo around the subject. If you are my type of person, if you are the skeptical, unbelieving person with strong beliefs and your own beliefs and a strong wall between something new and your own beliefs, if you want to check everything, if everything has to make sense, this is when it makes sense. Let go of the pride, prostrate yourself on the floor. This is me. I feel humiliated, I feel like nothing, I feel ashamed. Good. This is what you should be experiencing. Only through these emotions, when you get over these emotions, you can grow. But if you feel like, oh come on, I'm a big boss, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, and now I'm supposed to be on the floor in front of some girl who doesn't know anything, talking on YouTube? You're kidding, right? I mean, there's some entertainment in this. Hello, show us some ass, show us the splits, show us the legs and stockings and feet. That's what I'm here for the entertainment. There's a mosquito. I don't want to prostrate myself on the floor. I'm not some sort of worthless human being, you know. I have a good family, I have 3 nice kids, and so on, and loads of money, and maybe not, but you have your ego. If you say that, this is where you stay. This is your ceiling. Yeah, you might make more money, you might get a bigger house, but this is your ceiling. You don't go past it. You have to let go. You have to let Lena guide you, and Lena is guiding you to get on the floor, forehead to the ground, to let go of all your silly pride, because that is your biggest anchor, and that is what is holding you back. You need to either cut that anchor or gradually lose that anchor if it's really hard. With all your bad habits, separating yourself. You don't need to tell me like, hi, I'm John, I live in USA and I'm a smoker. That means you accept that you are a smoker, rather than saying that this really bad habit is haunting me, a smoking habit, and I want to let go of it, and that is drawing you apart, that is separating you. So whatever is not you, and your pride is not you, has to go for you to grow. Okay? Okay. Okay. Happy January the 4th. Have a good day. Goodbye from your Lena, from your goddess, from your friend, from your mistress, from your queen, from your daughter, from your granddaughter. But grandma doesn't understand. She does watch though. I wish somebody translated this to her. She'd probably go like, what? This, anyway. Bye-bye.